What up, y'all? Terry Warfield, man. Hope you're having a good day so far. I know a lot of you guys are new from a recent tweet from Casey Neistat. So first thing, big shout out to Casey for sending that tweet out, man. I really appreciate that. But if you are new, welcome. My name is Terry Warfield. I do motivational vlogging. I love talking about all things tech. So if you like either of those things, make sure you stick around. And if this is your first time on my channel, also welcome to the notification squad. Drop a hashtag up in here so I know you're up in the comments. Now I know everybody and their mama has done a video on Samsung Unpacked. Well, guess what? Now everybody and their mama and Terry has now done a video because I want to give you guys my honest opinion on the whole event. So I'm not going to be talking about one thing in particular. I'm also not doing any cinematic B-roll because I wasn't invited. And what Samsung, what is that all about? You know, I was in the Note 8 promo, right? And the Samsung S9 promo, right? Why? And then events in New York and stuff like that. Why y'all didn't give me an invite? I'm just playing. I love Samsung, but you know, the reason why I didn't get an invite is because politics are politics, and obviously I'm not working hard enough. So anyways, with that being said, Samsung Unpacked today. Man, I gotta first say that Samsung came out with the guns blazing, yo. Like, I know this was the 10th anniversary and they had to do it big, and they did it big, yo. Now, you know, I'm not gonna talk about everything. I will miss some stuff, you know, so if I do miss some stuff, don't go blasting me in the comments. I'm just giving my overall opinion, right? The first thing is I wasn't a big fan of some of those keynote speakers. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Wasn't a fan, personal preference, moving on. Man, so many new devices got talked about and launched, and they did it in style too. Like, it wasn't just Samsung posted up there doing this boring keynote. No, they did it in style, yo. Like, screens everywhere, music, cinematics, and all of that. Like, the whole experience was dope. So let me just go over it from a high level view. You probably know already, but we start off with the Samsung Fold. I'll go back to that in 1 second. 4 variants of the Galaxy S10. We got headphones, wearable watches, and man, they really brought the heat today. So I want to go back to the Samsung Fold real quick. I think that the Galaxy Fold is dope, and I'm gonna say it. Everybody is like hating on the Galaxy Fold. Listen, what the Galaxy Fold brings to the market has never been done. Sure, there have been other folding devices, but nobody's nailed it like the Samsung Fold, just being honest. So I think the technology is dope, like screens inside, continuity, all of that stuff. Even though I think the screen on the outside looks cheesy, it's too small. Like, this should have went edge to edge on the outside too, whatever. But all these cameras and technology packed into it. Let me just say this, Samsung, and I'm speaking for everybody. Nobody, and I mean nobody, is gonna buy a Galaxy Fold at $2,000. Y'all are tripping with that. I'm telling you right now, I'm not spending no $2,000 on a Galaxy Fold because that is laptop territory. That's MacBook territory. That's even more expensive than some MacBook Airs and all of that. I can't fathom somebody blowing $2,000, and I get it's portable tech costs more, understood, but I can't see nobody blowing $2,000 on a Galaxy Fold. It does not make sense unless they just want it for bragging rights or they're buying it to review it. I can't see anybody buying that for $2,000. And I understand top of the line iPhone is like $1,600. Gotta top that because this is supposed to be your luxury device, right? But I'm here to tell you, nobody gonna buy that for $2,000. Moving on to the S10. Now, I'm currently using the Galaxy Note 9. I love this phone. And actually, it's a Casey Neistat one. So, but let me just throw this out there. I'm not a big fan of all the leaks. You know, I mean, it's cool finding out about devices ahead of time, but like, I want to be completely wowed when they bring it to the market. I don't want to know everything about it first. So that's just my personal preference. But the S10 blew me away. All the technology jumps from the S9 to the S10 are ridiculous. New dynamic AMOLEDs that are HDR. New, like, triple cameras on the back. 2 cameras on the front that can now shoot Ultra HD. That should be huge. Power sharing, ultrasonic fingerprint sensor underneath the glass, bezel-less display, even though it's got the little pinhole or whatever. The S10 stole the show. And we all knew it was gonna be dope, right? But I didn't know it was gonna be this dope. So I don't even know at this point if I'm gonna get it or not, because I want all the new tech from it, but it's like having this S Pen like once you get used to having the S Pen and the stuff that it can do, it's gonna be hard to go without it. So we'll see. I mean, the S10 was freaking ridiculous. I'm super stoked. I can't wait to get my hands on it moving forward. Now on to the Galaxy earbuds and the wearables. I'm not big into like wearable technology. I mean, I'm just not. The earbuds though, I'm glad that these new buds came out because it's been a minute since the Icon X's came out, and I think that was like 3 years ago almost. And it's about time that they brought something new to the market, especially at a good price point of $129, to dethrone the AirPods, which I'm not a fan of the AirPods. I'm a fan of Apple. Y'all know I don't discriminate, but I'm not a fan of AirPods. I'm glad Samsung came out with dope headphones that should sound boss and should sound amazing at a lower price point than the AirPods. I mean, Samsung, they knew what they were doing with this event. Plus we got the wearable technology and all of this other stuff. At the end of the day, man, the whole Unpacked experience this year, I think was worth the wait, yo. It's a ton of innovation, a ton of technology, and I can't wait to see what the next year's Unpacked will bring. And this is what's gonna happen. When Samsung come out blazing like this, that's gonna force all the other manufacturers to know that they gotta bring the heat when it comes to their event for this year. So OnePlus, Apple, LG, all of these manufacturers, y'all gotta step it up. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a Samsung fan. Y'all know I don't play favoritism. I like what I like. I don't care if you like what I like or not, or my opinion on it. I'm gonna give you my opinion regardless of who made it and what it's all about. I really think this is gonna force the other manufacturers to step up their presentations, number one. Number two, their products. Because you can't come out with an incremental update and an incremental show and expect people to get excited about it after the first show of the year was Samsung literally wiping the floor with all the other camera manufacturers. So I'm just going, you know, give my stamp of approval. Bravo Samsung, man. Y'all nailed Unpacked this year. Next year, I need a ticket. So, you know, I would love to know your opinions on what you think about everything that went down today. Drop it in the comments. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to check out some of my new videos. So anyways, I'm about to get out of here, man. Hope you guys have a great night. Peace and chicken grease. That's all I got for you today. Terry Warfield. Peace.